always surprises me is when clients spend a lot of money and pay attention to ingredients that they're using on the face and neglect those on the body. I see this very often when I have my questionnaire with my clients and I ask them what they're using, and they say, I'm really good about selecting my peptides and niacinamide and this and that, and really clean ingredients and products that are paraben free and toxin free and all this. And then when I get to the body questions, they're like, well, you know what? I try to save a little bit there. And so I get my body cream or lotion at the drugstore. And that is a big mistake. I'm not saying spend a fortune on the body, but what I'm saying is that from here to your feet, that is the majority of the skin on the body. That's like maybe 95%. So that's a huge canvas. That's a huge area for your body to absorb all of those toxins that are 100% present in most drugstore products. So this video is dedicated to educating on what it is you actually need to apply on the body. And again, it doesn't need to be an extensive routine, but it needs to be a smart one. The great thing about the skin on the body is the fact that it's much thicker, denser, and less sensitive to that on the face. And it's also less exposed to the environment. We don't show as much skin throughout the year, maybe summertime around this time as when I'm recording. But still, when you think about it, our face is exposed to the environment 100% of the time throughout our lives, well, except when we started wearing all those masks. But anyways, you get the point. The body gets a lot more protection. And so what that means is that you will need to spend a lot less effort maintaining the body. What you need to be looking at is the shower head in your shower. You want to invest in a very good filter because, again, we're absorbing all of those toxins, fluoride and heavy metals through the very contaminated waters these days. And so that's the first step to taking care of your skin properly, and that's also going to impact your hair growth, your hair texture, your health. And so I'm going to recommend my favorite shower head in the description so you can look for that. The next step, going back to talking about the body, is to maintain your exfoliation once a week. I see this so often when people come to me with acne and all kinds of issues on the body, and they start spending so much money trying to fix that. You can really easily prevent it just by exfoliating once a week. That's all, once a week. And so a few ways that you can exfoliate. So there are chemical exfoliants and then there are physical exfoliants. I prefer for the body only, never ever for the face. I would never say this for the face, physical exfoliation. So physical exfoliation is great for the body. I actually took this out of my shower. This is the exfoliant I'm currently using. It's organic, and it's One Love Organics Botanical C Body Polish. It's phenomenal. It's got vitamin C, it's got sugar, some salt. You rub it in. Sugar is a humectant. It's very hydrating, moisturizing. You want to focus on the rough areas, so your elbows, knees, things like that. And then once you rinse it off, you're feeling really silky and moisturized because it's got some really great oils as well. In the winter time, or maybe even fall. So when you're done with your prolonged sun exposure, let's say you go to the beach a lot, you're outdoorsy in summer, and then fall, you tend to be a little bit more indoors. You built up maybe some hyperpigmentation, some rough skin, go with something like this. This one is necessary, the body peel. This is phenomenal, actually. Both, my kids and I were using it before even spring. So this was our winter product. So that really maintains that smoothness and texture, like very smooth texture of the skin. It's got your AHAs, BHAs, PHAs. So it's really nice. It's very smoothing for the body. But again, I avoid product like this, anything that has any chemical exfoliants, when I am exposed to the sun, to minimize those interaction and to minimize sensitizing the skin. Other ways that you can maintain exfoliation in the skin, and this is maybe for somebody that has active breakouts, you'll need a little bit more than what I just showed. So maybe you need a combination of those two. Let's say you get back acne. I would apply the necessaire body peel on the back after the shower. Make sure you're covered, you're not in direct sunlight when, the days that you do that. So I would probably do that, twice, maybe 3 times a week. Avoid that physical exfoliation when you have active breakouts, because you don't want to scratch them and irritate them. But once they start subsiding, you can go back and forth between your physical and your chemical. For a step up from that, and depending on the person, you can actually introduce a shower gel with alpha hydroxy acids. There's actually one that's really great. It's a little pricey, but it's very good. It works well. It's on my website, and that's by Agent Nature. So it's an exfoliating body wash that I have in the shower. I don't use it very often. It's just every once in a while, just to kind of, freshen up a little bit, I guess. Or just, I don't know, I like to rotate products here and there. So my very basic daily shower gel is going to be Upcircle. This is a great brand. It's actually, I have this at every sink at my house. So it's a hand and body wash. So it's really inexpensive. I forget the price, but Upcircle is a great brand. I believe they're out of the UK. This is also on my website, and they upcycle waste. So for example, they'll go to coffee shops and they get their coffee grounds that are supposed to be discarded, and they upcycle them into skincare products. So they're really great. I love brands that really care about the environment and sustainability. So that's a good one. It really doesn't break the bank. It's multitasking. They're a brand with ethics, so I like that a lot. I don't necessarily use a lot of their products because, again, I vet every single product separately for sensitizing ingredients, so I avoid anything with lime, lemon, especially those that are leave on. But I love the body products. There's a body scrub as well. This is a coffee scrub, and I love coffee scrubs. Caffeine can help improve the look of cellulite with increased blood flow to the area. Now, let's talk about after the shower. So don't reach for that towel just yet. It's very helpful. I wouldn't say important, but it's better. It's better to apply a body serum on a wet body. So leave that water on, hopefully that you've used the filter. When you use any skincare product on moist or wet skin, it's going to help seal that water in and help it absorb into the body to help maintain that hydration. And so I personally treat the body the same as the face, and I say that because I love serums. I hardly ever use heavy moisturizers on the face except at night as an occlusive, especially in the winter and fall when I'm extra dry. But for the day, I stick with a water-based serum first and an oil-based serum second for the face and the body as well. And so my serum that I'm using right now is the One Love Organics Gardenia. So this is an antioxidant body serum. So I just mist it. It's a plastic bottle, so you can safely leave it in the shower or the bathtub. So this goes on even before stepping out of the shower. And then once I'm out of the shower, I'll use my oil. This is One Love Organics body oil. Phenomenal. I adore this product. And so this combination will leave you very silky, moisturized, really clean ingredients. There are no toxins, no petrolatum-based products as you will find in most drugstore products. And while we're on this topic, I wanted to show a product that I adore. This is not something that's on my website, maybe just not yet, who knows. But this brand actually gifted me this product a few months ago, and I feel awful because a lot of brands, this is why I hardly ever accept gifting, because I feel really bad if I don't like a product to post something negative about it, especially that they gifted me. So I'd rather not have that guilt and like just buy the product by myself. And if I find it not great, then it's an honest review. But with this brand, I was really curious, and they had reached out to me 2 or 3 times, and so I accepted their gifting. And this is almost empty, but I think this is probably the best smelling body lotion I've ever used. I don't know, something that's comforting about the smell. Smell is personal, so don't hate me if you don't like it, but I adore it. I like the smell and I like the texture. Like I said, I don't really care for heavy creams. This one is light, and so it's a light lotion. Oh, I love that smell so much. So it's lightweight. I don't know what it is. It's almost like maybe a scent from my childhood, who knows, but I just love applying this product. So very rarely I would deviate from my usual body care routine, because I don't feel like I need to use a ton of stuff. As long as I'm doing my body serum followed with my body oil, I don't really change too much. Both my daughters love it as well, and so I'm kind of nervous. I don't want it to run out. So yeah, this is called Uni Refill System. So the other thing that I really like about them is that they're environmentally friendly. I think maybe it's made in the US. I was going to say Australia, but it's in the US. So it's lightweight. They're calling it a body serum. To me, it feels more like a body lotion because it has a little bit of that creamier texture, but it absorbs really well. Like I said, I said it plenty of times, I enjoy the scent. It's fairly clean. One of the top ingredients, after water, you have glycerin, you have aloe vera. So a lot of really good ingredients in here. So there's some lime and lemon. So I wouldn't really use this and go out in the sun. You know how I feel about lime and lemon. So this wouldn't be top choice stepping out to go lay out at the beach or spend time at the park, but it's a phenomenal product if you were to maybe have your bath in the evening and then apply it before going to bed, or if you apply it like I just did, then you make sure that you're applying sunscreen so as you're not having that interaction between the citrus and the sun. But it's a beautiful product. I will continue to use it. I will probably repurchase it because everybody in my house loves it. And maybe, who knows, I might consider it for the beautydoctrine.com. Usually take my time with all of that. So the very last step in your body routine is definitely your sunscreen. And I love this by Avocado Zinc. It's not very pricey. It's a value size. One of the hardest things from me so far as I curate products for the beautydoctrine.com. I'm trying to really put together the cleanest assortment that is suitable for everyone, no matter if you have sensitivity, if you have if you're pregnant. So it's the one thing that's really been difficult is finding clean sunscreens that are affordable. I've spent so much time at drugstores reading ingredient labels. I could not find one that I felt comfortable recommending because a lot of them are chemical sunscreens. And so this is phenomenal. This is out of Australia. I use a lot of their other sunscreens for the face. They have a tinted one, and they're all really budget friendly and high quality. So no complaints with this whatsoever. And they have this, I love that they make us a sunscreen brush as well. So this is how I actually have it sitting here, because that's how I applied my sunscreen this morning, and sunscreen blush, they make that as well. So they specialize in sunscreen, and they do a beautiful job. So the body one here, it's SPF 30 natural body sunscreen, and it's water resistant. It provides up to 4 hours of water resistant function. So that's phenomenal for spending time outside if you're sweating, or you know um, at the beach swimming, or by the pool. This is an ideal sunscreen for the body. So I won't overwhelm you with body options. I think I've covered enough, but the idea here, what I want you to take away is, don't feel like you have to use a ton of different steps. Keep it simple, but keep it clean. So out of everything I recommended and showed, maybe find one scrub. Maybe you could do the scrub during the summertime, then you get the peel in the winter, and that's pretty much it. Select one serum, so you could do the One Love Organics, or you could do the Uni serum, and then one great oil. If you don't want to go as far as spending money on I don't know if it's luxury, but this is super high quality organic oil. But let's say that is outside of your price range. Second option would be to buy organic coconut oil. And I mean, if you can get a container, really sizable container from maybe Trader Joe's, as long as it's organic, you're good, and it's maybe $5 or $6, and you could use that on your body. So there are good, clean, inexpensive options that won't break the bank. Again, it's really just about avoiding petrolatum based products, which can be highly toxic for your body. For more information on how to take care of your face and body, and also hair, go to thebeautydoctrine.com. You'll find so many resources. You have vlogs, courses, a great curation of products, and a Q&A section. There's just so much. So all your answers will be there. If for some reason you don't see an answer, plug it into the comments. I will be happy to create a video just for you answering your question. And this is it for this video. If you found value in it, please subscribe, and I will see you next time. Till then, be well, be safe, be beautiful.